Good morning from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Currently we are in a town called Mostar, which is known for its famous Stari Bridge, its markets, and its mosque. Mostar has been popping up on our social media pages as an underrated town here in Europe, and today we're going to explore it for the first time with you guys. Bosnia itself has a lot of history, so we'll do our best to answer any questions you guys may have, but let's go explore the town center.
The town of Mostar is really famous for their bridges, and right now we are walking towards one of their main viewing points for their most famous bridge called Stari Most. The word Mostar comes from bridge keepers, Mostari in their language. So let us show you their main viewing point. So this is what the viewing area looks like, and that's the main bridge called Stari Most. And it looks like behind that bridge is where the bazaar and the town square is. But this was in our wait from our Airbnb, and at the viewing point they have made these benches for you to sit and enjoy the view. The river is really clean, and even though we found a lot of trash alongside the roads inside the city, there is none to be found alongside the river.
The Stari Bridge that we're looking at right now. In the summer, people have competitions of jumping into the river. This river is pure turquoise, but it's known to be one of the coldest rivers even in the summer. I cannot fathom jumping in there. It looks shallow, but it also looks deep, so that's really scary, but it's a fun summer activity for the people who live here.
So while we're walking towards the main square, I want to tell you about the city of Mostar and also about the country of Bosnia. Eastern influence in these areas. There are a lot of mosques, foods coming from east side of Europe, and we also get the feeling of Europe, which is like cobblestone streets. The houses are kind of like Europe, so it kind of gives you a feeling of being between East and West Europe, and that's what we like about this town right away. Alright, so we have entered the bazaar area through this small bridge, since there is a river that is flowing underneath. But this area looks really beautiful. Look at these small shops that they have, and these streets made with these stones that are coming from the mountains around. Really a different vibe from where we were earlier.
Serve gelato on every corner of every city we've been so far. Looks good. €60. They do the conversion for you, so it's super easy. €60 for this. I find that a little expensive. Tourist prices, but you know, it's their local clothes. We've really been enjoying walking around the bazaar. They're selling so many different souvenirs here, like clothing, wallets, jewelry, food here as well. If you're wondering if Mostar is really expensive, quite affordable compared to the other European countries we have visited. Not overly priced. Definitely worth coming to the bazaar and checking everything out. They have so many cool local handmade things. Pretty cool to see what they actually sell here. And in our opinion, Mostar can be done in a day trip. Otherwise, 2 days is just a perfect amount of time to explore this town. I've been also seeing a lot of these pretty scarves. This is pure cashmere that they're selling for €7, or the 14 convertible mark. It's not that expensive for a scarf. Like, look how big it is. It's pretty good, decent material. Pretty affordable here. One of the most popular foods here in Mostar is a traditional burek. What it is, it's a crispy pastry that has a filling of some sort. This is a meat filling. They often have spinach, potato, or other vegetables, and just look how flaky that is. Very popular here in Bosnia, and it's very good, very tasty. We're super hungry. We haven't had any lunch. Let me give it a try. It's really buttery. The meat is so flavorful. It's definitely something that I could eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I won't get sick of it.
We've been walking around this town for a while, and I would say that this is worth a visit. Mostar and Bosnia was recently in war, and this town has a lot of war ruins and the significance of that war. And also that main bridge we were walking on was destroyed in the Bosnian War and was rebuilt in 2004. So there is a lot of things going on in this small town. Really underrated place, and we are enjoying our time here. We are so glad that we came here. Town has a lot of Turkish influence. As I said, this was ruled by Ottoman Empire, and this town still has a lot of that influence in architecture. There is a big mosque here that that looks like Hagia Sophia from Istanbul in Turkey. This town really gives us a vibe of those same bazaars you would find in Istanbul. And while walking around, we have been seeing that the food here also has a lot of Turkish influence, and it's affordable as well. So if you're looking for a nice meal, you can get that for an affordable price. They're also selling the vessels what the Turkish coffee is made in. So we might go and enjoy one nice Turkish coffee in one of the cafes by the Stari Most and enjoy the view. And I think this town is underrated for the people coming from the west, like people from US, but this is really famous amongst Europeans. We have seen a lot of tourists not speaking English at all, but speaking different language coming from different places in Europe. That tells us that it is popular, but it's underrated amongst people from western side of the world. Look at this shop called Premium Ottoman Delights, baklava and delights. So they might be selling some sweets. It's really interesting. Fancy.
Very fancy.
Very fancy. They are selling sweets. Not a sweet tooth, so we're headed to find some cafes where we can sit down and have some Turkish coffee. Over on this area, a lot of people are just sitting, enjoying the view, and some people are jumping today. We saw a few people jump from the bridge. This would be a nice place to just sit down and watch them jump. But we started our day right there at the viewing point on the other side of the bridge, went around the bazaar on the other side, came all the way on the bridge to this side, and the bazaar ends over there. And we are seeing a lot of tour groups in numbers coming here visiting this town. So it's really famous, really underrated for Westerners.
All right, that coffee shop that we found was amazing. The view was insane and the coffee was also wonderful. We made our way to one of the local shops here. This is called Cafe Tima Irma. They're really famous for their meat platters and their specialties, and this restaurant has been here for so long. Unfortunately, it is closed, but decided that we're a little hungry, so we're gonna go back to our Airbnb, walk 10 minutes and eat there, and then come back here and enjoy the evening. As we're leaving the Old Town Bazaar, we're realizing that it's getting a lot more busier. We actually realized that it's Sunday and it's Orthodox Easter, and it is packed. Look at all the people. All right, guys, just got done with eating lunch. It was delicious. It's so convenient having an Airbnb so close to the town. Just walked and enjoyed lunch for cheap at our Airbnb. This is what the outside of it looks like. There's parking. Our Airbnb is right here. So I was right there. The main road is also right here as well. A lot of cars driving on it. As we walk to the old town, we're passing by a lot of war ruins, and we can actually see some of the bullet holes from the war. You can see a lot of damaged buildings, and it's all over, scattered around the city.
So we're sitting at the same viewing spot we were this morning, but they do this boat ride thing here. There's a small boat that takes you around the river and brings you back and does a 360 in front of the Mostari bridge, and it costs about 10 euros. So if you're looking to do that, we'll put a link in the description. We are not trying to do that ourselves. After spending about 6 hours in the city of Mostar, we kind of ran out of things to do here. There are things you do. You can walk around the bazaar, go on the bridge, come to this viewing spot, watch people ride those boats, and you can take those boat rides as well. You can also go in the mosque. We were not able to, but that's pretty much it. There's not a lot of things going on in this. It's really nice place, chill place to spend maybe one day or a day trip, especially if you're coming from Dubrovnik. It's about 2 hours, not that far. And also if you're taking one of these boat rides, there is an add-on I think they offer you where a guy films you with a drone while you enjoy your boat ride. That's another special thing if you're looking to film your boat ride.
My favorite thing was all of the bazaars. They're selling lots of unique things. So speaking of bazaars, let's go check them out again. A lot less tourists. Looks like a lot of the buses went home. Since this is a popular day trip destination, a lot of tourists have left, and it looks like it's closing time for the shop. So I'm gonna try to enjoy this area a little bit more. Really been loving Mostar so far. We'll check out the rest of the shops that are open. Bosnia, there are a lot of cats like Croatia and Montenegro. If you watched our past vlogs, Montenegro, especially Couture, had a lot of cats, and they're just so sweet. Look at this guy. Look at you, man. He came right up to me. Come here, thank you.
Yeah, you're a sweetie.
You little guy.
Little guy. I wish I had food for you. Oh, he's so cute.
All right, so the time is 6:45. I honestly think this is the most prettiest I've seen this town. The sun is about to set. There's a singer over there singing, and the way the light is hitting the shops is just beautiful. And the sun is gonna set, so our full day in Mostar is about to come to an end. And this town is highly worth it to come if you're gonna spend 2 days or even a day trip, but highly worth coming here. It's beautiful. All right, guys, we're gonna head back to our Airbnb. We really hoped you liked our vlog. We had a wonderful day here in Mostar, and we're gonna be heading to the capital city of Bosnia and Herzegovina tomorrow, so stay tuned for that vlog. And if you have any questions about Mostar that we did not answer in this vlog, go ahead and drop them in the comments. Hope you enjoyed our vlog, and we'll see you in the next one.